So what kind of company did you have right as, when things were just about to really, hit the fan? What was your company like before the crisis hit?
And I'm 21, and I go from $9 an hour as a teacher assistant to all of a sudden, my first month, I close 4 deals and I get a commission check for 16 grand. I become like a Mexican, but not so crazy wolf, like party type. I drank, I did drugs, I got 3 DUIs, I lost everything. In 2008, I'm partying, I'm spending more money than I make,
right.
And I just fall and lose everything and become homeless. I ended up in my Ford Explorer. Well, a lot of times I felt like, you know what? This is the end of it. I remember one time, so I didn't sleep for an entire day. It was like 36 hours awake. And I decided the next day in the morning, I'm good because I'm under the influence, so I'm gonna drive. I'm driving and I fall asleep. I close my eyes for a minute and I hit a car and I'm like, shit. And then the guy pulls over. Then the a police officer gets there. And then I'm like, fuck, is this it? Because that would have been my 4th DUI.
He didn't know?
And they I don't know, nothing happened. So they either ignored it or I did a pretty good acting job. And they cited me. I didn't have insurance. I only had $7,000 in my bank account back then. Those $7,000 had to go to fix that bumper. And then I ended up with no money. And then that moment was the moment where I said, you know what? This is it. Like, I'm never going to do cocaine again. And I got to change my life or else I might as well just die.
So what was that transition like?
One thing that I've never been is a quitter.
Right.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to stay in this business. And I stayed in the mortgage industry. I slept in my Ford Explorer for 2 months with my now wife, Syl. And she slept in the Ford for 2 months. And then we would sneak into 24-hour fitness to work out because I've always been like the health guy. We're always working out, right? And I would shower there, go to Starbucks, I had a laptop and an iPhone. That's all I was able to rescue when my home got foreclosed, which is before this. And I would work. And then just slowly I got better and I still made mistakes. I was still going out. I was still like dating a lot of girls and fooling around. But then every year I improved a little bit. Every year I got better and better and better.
Right.
And it was like a 10-year run to get to where I am today.